Star beings. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at who's keeping tabs on you and why. So in terms of your pile selection, you can either choose your pile based off your zodiac, which is in the thumbnail, or based off the pile you're most drawn to. So for pile 1, we have Tektite with the 8 of Swords. Then for pile 2, we have the Shell with the Wheel of Fortune. And for pile 3, we have Strawberry Obsidian with the Knight of Cups. So I'm going to give you a few seconds, pick a pile. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below. Also, if you'd like to support the channel by watching the sponsored segments of the video, then I would appreciate it, but I will see you there at your reading. I'll try to be as accurate as I can, but it is a bit tricky when reading for the collective. If you want something more personal, you can always check in with a psychic for a more in-depth description. Speaking of which, I tried a clairvoyant from Psychic Source, and yes, they're sponsoring today's video. Thank you, Psychic Source. I got matched with a clairvoyant through their site, and honestly, I wasn't expecting her to be that accurate. I gave her no personal info, just asked about my future love life, and somehow she instantly picked up that I'm already in a relationship. She literally said, "Why are you asking about the future without mentioning him?" I was literally speechless, but then I remembered that's kind of what I do too. Still a shocking experience to be on the receiving end of it. She described my future partner as someone who makes me really happy, with great communication and bond that can handle anything. But the part that really stuck with me, she said she saw my future husband giving me purple flowers. A few weeks later, nothing happened, so I kind of forgot about it. Then we saw a tattoo promo on Instagram. My boyfriend sent me his ideas so I can book, and boom, a purple flower. Not a bouquet, but I'm definitely taking that as a sign. You can chat with gifted advisors however you're most comfortable, phone, video, or even text. Setting up my account on their website was super easy, and they have this quick little quiz that helps you find a psychic based on what you're looking for, whether it's love, past lives, energy readings, whatever. It made the whole process really personal and intentional. What sets them apart is the level of care and integrity. Only 2% of their applicants actually become advisors, so you know you're speaking to someone who's truly gifted and held to high ethical standards. And they back everything up with a no-risk guarantee. If you're not happy with your last paid reading, it's free. For a limited time, you can use my code Siren at psychicsource.com when checking out, or you can just click the link in my description box below at trypsychicsource.com/siren. You'll get up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. That's up to a $240 value. You don't have to use it all in one session. You can spread those minutes out across multiple advisors to see who you truly resonate with. They also donate 1% of your purchase to charity at no extra cost to you. Oh, and yes, I do get paid for this promo, so when you sign up with Psychic Source, you're feeding a perpetually hungry, slightly dramatic psychic, that'd be me, and funding my next impulsive crystal purchase. As you can see, the channel needs some new crystals, but that's all for now. Thank you again to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. Pile 1, you chose the Tektite crystal in the 8 of Swords. We're going to be taking a look at who's keeping tabs on you and why. So I do want to announce that I have 10 spots available for the first week of December personal readings. If you'd like to book with me, you can find my contact details in the description box below. So spirit guides of pile number 1, please tap me into the energy of the person that is keeping tabs on them. Please show me who this person is. Who is this person that's keeping tabs on pile number 1? It's interesting that we have the 8 of Swords here, and as I'm shuffling, like, the cards are getting stuck, which literally is the meaning of the 8 of Swords. So perhaps this person feels stuck with where they are in life right now. 9 of Pentacles reverse, Justice reverse. the Page of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay, this person seems to be somebody from your past with the Six of Cups reversed at the back of the deck, or someone you're no longer in contact with, someone you maybe knew for a long time or had history with. This could also be just someone you have maybe not the best memories of, where you almost like want to kind of forget them, but they keep keeping tabs on you. With a Six of Cups reversed at the back of the deck, this just means that this person hasn't let go of the past. They're still stuck on the past, and maybe still stuck on past memories here where they haven't like moved on from the situation, even though it happened a long time ago. So with Justice reversed, this is someone that was dishonest with you or did things kind of unfairly in a way, like with the way they spoke to you or with the way they acted towards you. And yeah, I'm getting that you are very spiritually protected since you chose the Tektite crystal. Well, it's not really a crystal, but yeah. Anyways, you're very spiritually protected, and it's almost like maybe this person is getting some kind of karma here with Justice reverse of like what they did to you. There are like heavy regrets here of what they did to you. Maybe they lied to you, and maybe you found out the truth and like kind of thought of them in your mind as untrustworthy with Justice reverse. Thought of them in your mind as somebody that maybe doesn't have the greatest values. Thought of them as kind of fake in a way. Pretending to be something they're not. Okay? And if you didn't find out the truth, then maybe they're afraid you would find out the truth of what they hid from you in some way. This person kind of had a fake energy about them where they would smile in front of your face and talk behind your back. So I don't feel like you lost out on anything with this person by not speaking with them anymore. They made certain decisions that seemed a little bit immature at the time. And like I said, there's regrets here. I see them like overthinking and worrying about your perception of them. Do you see them as a bad person? That's kind of like what's playing out in their mind the whole time. And I think it's affecting their ego in some way where they can't stand a person not liking them. They can't stand a person thinking negatively of them. And they almost like try to go out of their way to change that. But in this case, they can't. They feel stuck. They can't change your perception of them. Maybe they're also afraid of like you telling people what they did to you. So this person also has a victim mentality is what I'm picking up on. This person feels stuck, anxious, or powerless when it comes to you. This person could be an ex that can't move on, or somebody that feels guilty or unsure of how to approach you, somebody intimidated by you, or a person that overthinks everything. They watch you quietly because they don't feel they can act on these feelings they have of like worry and fear of like your perception of them. Well, it doesn't even have to be an ex because I'm not necessarily seeing romantic energies, but this could also be like an ex-friend or something like that, someone from your past. It's like you were loyal to this person, but they never had any loyalty towards you. And this person is somebody that depended on you a lot. And maybe they feel as though they lost out on something because they depended on you a lot for a lot of things, and now they can't. It's kind of like they're stuck doing those things on their own, having to do those things for themselves that they feel they can't, or they feel they don't have the knowledge or skill to do. It's kind of like that energy of them depending on you for something that they couldn't do themselves. I don't know what this is about, but that's what I pick up on. You maybe saw this person as kind of unreliable in a way and always depending on you. Like, never there when you needed them, but always like taking from you with justice reverse. This is an energy of imbalance where one person is taking more than the other, or an imbalance in the sense of one person's loyal but the other person isn't. This person does daydream about you a lot, and maybe they have a naive side to their personality. They daydream about what could have been if they had made different choices. They know that they were wrong here in this situation, but they can't admit that they were wrong. But deep down, they know it. And I think they're almost going to try come back as like a changed version of themselves to win you back in some way, but I don't think it's real or genuine with justice reverse. Because this points towards dishonesty. To me, that's how I read the card. Is there anything else about this person that they should know? We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands reverse, the Hierophant reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, I hear that they couldn't stand to see you receive attention. It's like, I don't think they were jealous of you per se, but they got jealous when other people were like paying you more attention than them. Like, I see situations where maybe you're getting complimented and they're just like very bitter about it or very resentful because they didn't receive a compliment. They could have even had like a pick-me behavior about them. Like, I pick up on like a pick-me friend that's like, you're getting a compliment and then they're kind of like trying to insult you in front of other people. It's that kind of energy that's showing up for some of you. But yeah, they just couldn't stand you to see you get attention more than them, even like romantically. This person may have even made passive-aggressive comments towards you when you were all dressed up, like, oh, you're wearing that. But it's like they weren't really dressed up on that occasion, but then they kind of got like insecure when you were wearing something good. Like, okay, you can change into something better, like you don't have to get insecure. But that's the kind of energy I feel here, of them like constantly putting you down for some. But it's because they felt insecure within themselves, so they constantly had to feel the need to put you down in some way with their words or their actions. They could have been very judgmental as well. The type that gossips about everybody to you and may have gossiped about you to other people. And maybe you saw that as kind of like shady behavior because if they can gossip about other people, they can gossip about you. This person is not mature at all. They're not impulsive either, but the decisions they make are kind of like strategic in a way. So whatever they did to you, it was planned out. It was not like an impulsive decision. Which is even worse to me because, like, if somebody does something wrong to me, yes, it's still bad that they did it impulsively, but if they planned it out, that's even worse, you know? This person almost, like, studies you in a way, studying your every move. And you were close to them in some way with the Ten of Cups, like, really, really close to them. Maybe this was, like, someone that was, like, a close friend or an ex that you were close with or something. There was like some kind of deep emotional connection here and you thought you felt fulfilled in the connection. Maybe you overlooked some of their red flags. But yeah, things maybe didn't end the best. Again, this person's putting themselves in the victim's shoes, making it seem as though you broke their heart when they're the one that did you wrong. And it's almost like they're trying to hide what they did, not have other people find out about it. They're so scared of like you telling other people. That's the message I keep getting over and over again. They're also at a phase in their life where they know they need to work on themselves, but they're not ready to take responsibility for it yet. So why is this person keeping tabs on pile number 1? We'll get zodiacs and initials towards the end of the reading. Let me know if you've figured out who this person is yet. So we have the Page of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. I don't feel good intentions from them when they're keeping tabs on you. I feel bad intentions, World reverse. Not necessarily from the cards, but from energy. Lovers. Maybe for some of you this was romantic. Four of Wands. Or they're trying to keep tabs on your relationships right now, like who you're friends with right now, who you're dating right now. the Magician reverse, 3 of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. Oh, this person's energy is weird. Like, how I said they have a victim mentality. I see them being like, oh, this person broke my heart. I trusted this person. How could they do this to me? But you never even did anything to them, and it's a form of manipulation with the Magician reverse. They're kind of like keeping tabs on you because they want to tell other people that you effed them over, but they're actually the one that effed you over. It's like the subtle manipulation, or not so subtle. But yeah, the Magician reverse is like them trying to gain information on you, study you, so that they can almost manipulate you, which I don't like at all. I don't like when a person's manipulative like that. This is almost like the type of energy of trying to study you right now so that they can use that information to sort of get on your good side in some way. This could also be like trying to start a conversation with you by studying you and trying to like pick up on information about you so that they can use that to start a conversation, but also manipulate you into thinking they care. Don't get me wrong, this person does care in their own effed up way, but there's not good intentions here, so I wouldn't say they care that much. Because if you really care about a person, you wouldn't like want to hurt them. Do you get what I mean? It seems that they're trying to keep tabs on your friendships, who you're around right now, where you're going with the 4 of Wands. I get this weird energy of like checking your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever social media app you post on, checking the location of where you're at. Like, let's say you're planning to go to some type of big event or to this place or whatever, and it seems like they're trying to like orchestrate some kind of like meeting with you where it's like unexpected in some way, unexpected, but they kind of planned it. Like, you know, when you randomly bump into somebody, but this isn't like randomly bumping into them. This is like them planning it out and making it seem like you're randomly bumping into each other, which is very, very strange. This is bordering on like stalkery behavior. I don't think they're necessarily stalking you per se, like actually following you anywhere, but it is bordering on stalkerish behavior, is what I will say. It's also because they haven't moved on from the situation with the world reverse. Because they kind of missed you in a way, but feel stuck and feel insecure that you're not in their life anymore. They feel trapped in their own feelings and uncertain about your connection. They're keeping tabs because they want clarity, but they don't know how to get it. They're afraid to reach out. They feel they messed up or missed their chance, or they're trying to understand where you stand. This is somebody that's mentally stuck on you. I think they also miss the kind of fun moments you had together, especially if this was like a friend. If this was a lover, then maybe they see you as the one that got away, the one they wanted to marry or commit to. Maybe for some of you, this is someone you got divorced from. Doesn't have to be though. I'm hearing never in a million years, so maybe you feel like, oh, I don't see this person that way. Even though they see you that way. Like the one that got away. Regardless of if this was romantic or platonic. I think they want to say that they're happy for you to almost reel you in or make you think that they've changed in some way. I keep getting the energy of like trying to manipulate you into thinking they've changed so that they can still have a relationship with you. But the Devil reversed shows that they haven't taken accountability. They haven't grown. They're still stuck at the same place they used to be where you left them at. The Star reverse with the 4 of Pentacles shows that they're still holding on to old behaviors next to the Devil, like toxic, bad behaviors that they haven't let go of. And with the Star reverse, it's kind of like they haven't healed. They haven't looked within. Maybe they're also feeling hopeless right now because they're attached to you, but they feel like there's no way to get back to you in some way or to get you back. But I also feel like on some level, this person wants to get back at you in not the best way, like in a petty kind of revenge kind of way. it's kind of like keep your enemies closer type of energy. Seven of Swords reverse. It kind of feels like their intentions are more about their image than about you. Like, if they had to be friends with you again or date you again, it's almost like they'd be sending a message to the world that they're a trustworthy person and that they didn't do anything effed up. You know what I mean? Because you would only take somebody back if they've changed, if they've healed, or if they didn't do anything to F you over in any way, or like ending on bad terms in any way. So then people would kind of see them as like not suspicious in any way. So I guess it's more about their image and reputation than about you, which is kind of effed up in a way. Why are they keeping tabs on pile 1? They heard rumors about you and they want to see if it's true. Queen of Wands reverse and the Six of Wands. There are also some opportunistic reasons here, especially if you recently achieved something or if you're doing really well in your life right now with the Six of Wands. It's kind of like they want to benefit off that in some way, or if not benefit off that, it's kind of like, you know, when an ex sees you doing really well when you move on, and then they almost trying to come back into your life when you're doing really well, when you're glowing again. That's the kind of energy I see here, regardless of what this connection was. With the Queen of Wands reverse, they almost like want to make you insecure, humble you in some way, make you feel less than. Because the Queen of Wands reverse is all about insecurities and self-worth wounds. Next to the Six of Wands, it's like, you've been doing so well, so I want to humble you. I want to make you feel small so that you don't feel like you can do better than me kind of energy. Okay, last cards. We have the Ace of Swords and Five of Wands reverse. There's passive aggressiveness here. Like what they will plan to do to you is not like overt. I don't think they're planning to overtly humble you or overtly F you over in like a way that you can see, but it's like passive aggressive with the Five of Wands. It's like going behind your back kind of energy. Like saying passive aggressive remarks to you, or saying little things that will get under your skin but seem innocent in a way. With the Ace of Swords, this is like planned out and strategic. Maybe they're even thinking about you a lot, feeling like they can't get you out of their head. And there is some resentment here that they're not showing but keeping to themselves. They're going to make it seem as though they don't want to come back with drama, that they want to like reconciliate and apologize, but that's not genuine. It's strategic. Because again, I don't feel like they've actually grown or changed. So let's get zodiacs and initials now to end off. So let me know how this has resonated for you so far in the comments below, and if you figured out who this person is. I'm hoping to get their zodiac or initial in this. If you still like don't know who this is yet, maybe that can give you some clues as to who they are or pointers. But if I do get yours, that doesn't mean I'm reading your energy. It just means this is a confirmation that this is your pile. Okay, so also, I do have a membership where I post a weekly video on there exclusive to the membership. So if you want to check that out, I would appreciate it. We have the Pisces zodiac. We have Sagittarius. We have Leo. Oh, I thought I got more zodiacs. Let me get some more. This is like too little. Okay, we have Cancer here. And we have Scorpio. So lots of water sign energy, as well as maybe some fire sign energy. We have the initial G, E, M. We have Gem here. That could be an actual name, or they see you as like a rare gem. But not in a good way to like kind of appreciate, but to possess. C. You. So see you. Maybe they want to see you soon. Bump into you. A. K. A. I. We also have the name Kai here. S. I, O, O again, A again, J, D. I also see this energy of them trying to like befriend somebody you hate to get under your skin. Somebody they know you hate, or date somebody they know you hate. T. Kind of like as a revenge tactic. F. Y. B. L. And Z. So let me know if their zodiac initial came through here in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and being here. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you next time. Pile 2, you chose the Wheel of Fortune in the shell. We're going to be taking a look at who's keeping tabs on you and why. It is 11:11 as we start your reading, so that's cool to see. Before we start, I'd just like to announce that I do have 10 spots available for the first week of December. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my contact details in the description box below. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this person right now is that they're looking at you as though you're stunning in some way, as though there's just something about you that's drawing them to you, regardless of gender. There's just something about them noticing the way you look lately, but not just the way you look. I feel like this person felt like they were meant to meet you in some way with the Wheel of Fortune, felt like something was fated or meant to be. Maybe they could also view you in kind of like an idealistic way of like, you're my soulmate or something like that. So let's see what comes through in the actual cards. But I guess this person just has a lot of appreciation for you. If they're not in your life anymore, I feel like they want to talk to you, but they don't know how to. They don't know what to exactly say. There's certain things that were maybe left unsaid that they want to say, but don't know how. And if they are still currently in your life, then I guess they want to like tell you certain things that they're waiting for the right time to say, like good things. Kind of show how much they appreciate and admire you. I feel really good energy from the pile so far, but let's see what comes through in the cards. We have the Star reverse. We have the Empress. We have the Three of Cups. So this could have been a friend with the Three of Cups, or it could be a friend of yours, but doesn't have to be. Ace of Swords. And the King of Cups reverse at the back of the deck. So I feel both masculine and feminine energies. I guess just take it how it resonates for you as per the messages that come through. You're always popping up on this person's mind, and I feel like it's in moments when they least expect it, which is why they're kind of keeping tabs on you. Like whenever you pop up in their mind, they kind of like try to see what you're up to or what you're doing, or maybe try to check in with you if you're still in their life. But overall, the energy I feel here is quite beautiful. I feel like they have your best interest in mind, which is great to see in this kind of reading, because usually there's like a lot of drama that comes through in this reading, and I don't mind it because I like the tea, but this is also nice to have like good energies come through. This is also someone whose life or emotions shift in cycles with you. This can be someone who comes and goes, a karmic connection, a past partner with unfinished business, someone who feels destiny tied to you, or someone whose feelings fluctuate. They might reappear suddenly or watch you during certain waves of emotion if this is someone that's not in your life anymore. It feels like this person thinks you're doing really well right now, and it's almost like they're celebrating where you're at. They're celebrating your wins. They want the best for you. This feels like a supportive person with the Three of Cups. Somebody that's there with you the moments you're laughing or smiling, but also there with you the moments you're sad or going through it. This person feels very nurturing, kind, also expansive. I feel like they've been going through a growth phase right now internally, and I feel like there's some kind of domino effect you left in their life where you brought change or growth or induced it in some way. I wouldn't say you caused all of it because they did it on their own too, but you kind of induced it, or started the path for them in some way. This person feels like somebody very grounded, but also open to change. They are somebody that's very affectionate. Maybe physical touch is their love language. And I do also get that they're looking at your posts on social media, thinking you look very beautiful, admiring you lately. They almost feel hopeless right now in their life because there's certain things they want to create or bring into fruition, but it almost seems to be happening slowly. And it's like they don't see the growth or change yet, even though they've been growing internally. They don't see it in their external reality, but it's like they're just waiting for it to happen. This person is also planning their next steps towards you, of what they could say or do next. This person also may be a little bit emotionally unavailable at times, or a little bit distant emotionally, or detached emotionally. Or they could be somebody that kind of like is up and down emotionally, kind of like a roller coaster, chaotic emotionally. So who is this person that is keeping tabs on pile number 2? It feels like a dark cloud was always over them, but I feel like lately they've been like tuning into more of an optimistic energy where it's kind of clearing away. I feel like what I'm getting here energetically is you brought good luck into their life. Like, I'm seeing you kind of sprinkle fairy dust on them, bring good luck into their life, which makes me think that you changed this person's course of fate. With justice reverse, maybe things were happening unfairly to them. And if you relate to this, that's okay. It doesn't mean I'm reading you. It just means that maybe you and this person have a similar life path, which I wouldn't be surprised with, since there's like some kind of fated kind of connection here. But yeah, this person was going through a lot of unfair things in their life, and I feel like you sort of magically changed the course of action for their fate. I also feel like you're somebody that is a very karmic person, in the sense of when people treat you right, they get good karma, and then when people treat you badly, they get really bad karma. So we have the 9 of Wands, the Chariot. If you and this person had a challenge or issue together, which doesn't feel like big drama, I don't feel like they're mad about it or angry about it. It feels like a small issue that came up that was like a blip in the road or a bump in the road. But it feels like this person wants to get through it with you and communicate through that. It feels like this thing happened a long time ago, but maybe now they kind of want to address it because maybe at the time it wasn't addressed fully or wasn't addressed at all. But it doesn't feel like you and this person had huge drama that was like hard to overcome. It feels like something that can be overcome. I hear that this person is kind of talkative, and they might feel a little bit bad about something that happened some time ago. They could have said a white lie to you, or could have told you something that was untrue at the time, and they feel bad about it, and maybe they want to come forward with the truth now. I'm not saying this person is perfect, but I do feel like they're at a place where they can grow and learn from past mistakes, learn from what they did in the past bad decisions, I guess. This person feels like somebody that's adventurous, spontaneous, and they can be a little bit impulsive with their decisions. The kind of person that just jumps into things first without thinking. Okay, what else can you tell me about this person, Spirit? They can be a little bit OCD for some, but patient. Queen of Swords and 10 of Wands reverse. Yeah, this is someone you didn't have big issues with. Like, if you had issues here and there with them, it was small, something you could get past. Even with this lie, it doesn't feel like something huge. It feels like something small or like a white lie. Of course, it's not good to lie at all, but I'm just describing the energy here, not excusing the behavior. But with the Queen of Swords upright, it seems like they're ready to tell you the truth or ready to be honest with you. Maybe for some of you, it wasn't like a bad lie, but like lying about their feelings, since Justice Reverse is next to the Ten of Cups. That's not for all of you, though. But yeah, I feel like you and this person, maybe for some of you, if they're not in your life anymore, had like an ending, but it wasn't like a dramatic ending or exit. It was kind of like maybe you drifted apart, or maybe like life took you in two different directions. But I don't feel like there was like a bad ending. And if this person's still in your life, I don't feel like there will ever be a bad ending between the two of you, or huge drama or anything like that. So why is this person keeping tabs on pile number 2? Let me know if you figured out who this is based off how I've described them. If you're still struggling, we will get zodiacs and initials later. Hopefully that can maybe give you some clues into who this person is if you don't know yet. So we have the Two of Swords. I hear they want to magically reappear in your life if they're not in your life anymore. Or they're planning their decision, like what they're going to say or do next. Again, it seems like they want to do something at the right time, but they're waiting for the right moment, the magical moment. The Page of Cups, the Devil reverse, the Knight of Swords reverse, 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords. It seems like this person has become aware that before they always made excuses for themselves, never quite took responsibility for what they were doing impulsively. And so now it feels like there's still some part of them that can't admit where they're wrong, but it feels like they want to fix that problem with the Tower reverse coming out. This is about fixing issues or problems. And with the 8 of Cups, this is like a behavior we want to let go of or walk away from. Because with the 4 of Swords next to it, maybe they want more peace, less toxicity in their life that maybe they cause for themselves sometimes. I think like they're becoming aware of it. I don't think they've changed that behavior yet fully. But like I said, they are growing and evolving in some way. And now some of you, if you watch pile 1 and see like similar cards here and are wondering like why I'm reading it differently, it's because of these surrounding cards and the energy felt. So with the 8 of Cups here, this reads as somebody that wants to leave the behavior behind. And the Tower reverse talks about like wanting to fix a problem. So that's why I'm reading it differently. And with the 4 of Swords, it's like looking for more peace. And in the energy, I just feel somebody that is ready to grow. I don't feel bad intentions in the energy as well, which is why I'm reading it differently. That's just for those that like watch multiple piles. So if they're not in your life anymore, the reason why they're watching you is because they feel like they have some kind of unfinished business with you, like the fate isn't done, like things haven't played out the way it was supposed to. If they're still in your life right now, then maybe they feel like they're still drawn to you. They can sense change between the two of you. They want to see if the right time is coming, and they feel subconsciously pulled towards you because this is a fated cyclical connection keeping tabs, okay? They almost feel like you guys have a peaceful connection and they enjoy and admire that, which is why they keep tabs on you lovingly. To almost, I feel like this person has a protective vibe over you, but sometimes their protectiveness can be a little bit extreme at times. Now I'm also picking up on a little bit of like this dreamy energy from them, of daydreaming about you a lot, daydreaming about what could be, the decision they want to make soon, the action they want to take soon, or what they want to say to you soon. They're kind of like daydreaming about what that moment would look like or be like. The reason they keep tabs on you is also because they feel a lot of passion for you, whether this is platonic or romantic with the King of Wands at the back of the deck. They just feel like you bring them this energy of making them feel good about themselves, which they like. It's like you make them really happy, you make them really excited, you bring spontaneity, fun into their life, and I think they enjoy being in your presence. They enjoy the fact that like you always make them feel better about themselves when they leave rather than worse about themselves. So I feel like that's what they're subconsciously drawn to, and like the peace in your connection. But I do also think they want to fix those little issues you had together in the past. We have the Ace of Wands. I just heard pregnancy when I looked at the Ace of Wands for some. If you were like sexual with this person, and they're a woman, I mean, like we saw that pregnant card earlier, but I didn't think anything of it. But I heard pregnancy when I pulled this Ace of Wands. So maybe they want to hit you up with news that they're pregnant. Like, I don't think that's for everybody, but like if you slept with this person recently, maybe that could be for some, not all. I don't feel like it would be for everybody. That's maybe not realistic. Four of Cups reverse. But Ace of Wands can also represent excitement. And when we think of pregnancy, this is about creating a new cycle. So birthing something new. So this could represent something metaphoric too, where it's like we want to create a new beginning. We want to like create something new in this connection with the Ace of Wands. This is also like new beginning energy. And it's like maybe they're excited to do that. If this is romantic, Ace of Wands can also represent attraction. Maybe they're keeping tabs on you because they find you very attractive and they keep like wanting to stare at you or something. If it's not romantic, then it just could be like admiring you in some way and feeling inspired by you as well. Also with the Four of Cups reverse, this is about the energy of like, I could never grow bored of you. I find you entertaining. I just enjoy your presence. And King of Wands energy I already spoke about with the passion and all that because it was at the back of the deck earlier. They also feel like they relate to you a lot. We have the Eight of Wands and the World reverse. If this is somebody from your past that you're no longer in contact with, they feel they can't get over you with the World reverse, or they can't move on because there's unfinished business. If that's not the case, then they just feel like they can never let you go. And the Eight of Wands here is them like thinking about what they want to do next in your connection. But this is also the energy of them coming in fast, coming in soon, or messaging you, taking action soon. Or maybe this could be the energy of like quickly looking through your things, not lingering long. Not because they don't care, but because they kind of just check up on you from time to time. It feels like this person's clued up on like what's going on in your life because they check up on you religiously where they don't have to do so for long. Because they already did recently, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to remove these cards and take a look at zodiacs and initials for extra confirmation. I'm hoping to get yours or theirs, but mostly theirs, so that it can give you confirmation. And if I do get yours, it doesn't mean I'm reading your energy. It just means that this is confirmation that this is your pile. I'm hearing you can trust me. So this person wants to show that they can trust you. You may have some differences to them, even though they feel they can relate to you. You may have some differences in personality. If you like this reading so far and you want to check out my membership, I do post an exclusive video on there weekly. Okay. And also let me know in the comments, like, if you figured out who this person is. So we have Sagittarius. We have Taurus. I hear they're very open to you energetically, Pisces. Or they want to be open with their emotions, Libra, Virgo, Aries, and Capricorn. We have the initial I, M. For some of you, I'm hearing that this could be two different people or multiple people. Like, if you pick up on multiple people's energies and you're confused, like, which person is it? It could be all that are showing up in this energy. P, G, J, H, and E. So that is all I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. Pile 3, you chose the Strawberry Obsidian Crystal and the Knight of Cups card. We're going to be taking a look at who's keeping tabs on you and why. So before we get started, I'd just like to announce that I do have 10 spots available for personal readings. If you'd like to book with me for the first week of December, you can find all my contact details in the description box below. So, spirit guides of pile number 3, please tap me into the energy of the person that's keeping tabs on my pile 3s. Please show me who this person is. So, Knight of Cups energy can be romantic for most of you. This is like Prince Charming energy, or somebody that sees you as their Prince Charming. I guess just take it as it resonates as per gender, or like as per who you're attracted to. This could also be like princess treatment energy, like maybe you give them princess treatment, or they feel like they want princess treatment from you, or something like that. Take it as it resonates as per gender and sexuality. But okay, I'm feeling these cards. Yeah, this is somebody that's interested in you romantically. Whether you dated them or not, they're interested. So we have Page of Wands, the Tower reverse, the Seven of Cups reverse, and the Six of Wands. So this is somebody that sees a lot of potential with you in terms of dating, love. This is somebody that you've possibly known for a long time. Even if you haven't dated them yet, you've possibly known them for a long time. This could look like somebody that is a secret admirer, that wants to date you, that wants to come forward and tell you about their crush on you or their feelings on you. This could be a romantic interest, someone you're in a talking stage with or situationship with, somebody that has thought about asking you out, somebody that's emotionally drawn to you, or even a past romantic connection that is still lingering. The energy is soft, emotional, and idealistic. This person could also be charismatic, good with their words, and almost like romantic in a way. I do pick up that they are either loyal or would be loyal to you, and there's almost some kind of feeling of like, this is the one I'm meant to be with. And you know, even if this isn't like serious yet, maybe they have serious feelings for you. I pick up that like they would only see you even in like the talking stage or situationship stage or dating stage where you're not like official yet. It's like they would commit to you and not talk to other people, which is nice to see, because I think you don't always see that. Like some people date and like date other people, and there's nothing wrong with that because you're not like romantically committed to the person yet. But I mean, like, it's rare to kind of see that in the energy. They feel like you and them are very compatible and you can make it work and actually have a relationship that works and makes sense to them. Like, they just see you guys having a successful relationship that works out. They may even see it as like, I want to show you off to the whole world. Like, I want to take pictures of us, post it on social media. I want to show you off to my friends, to my family. There's also this feeling of like appreciation for your physical appearance, seeing you as hot, but also being attracted to you in a romantic way, in an emotional way, where it's like they want to show you off to the whole world. They may even feel like you guys have power couple vibes if you were to date, or if you are already dating. This is somebody that is possibly in the mindset of achieving things, or they have already achieved a lot for themselves with the Six of Wands. This is also someone with a little bit of a cocky side, but it's a little bit sexy. It's not like too cocky to the point where it's like, oh, get away from me, but it's sexy in a way. I also feel like this person enjoys your compliments, enjoys your praise. Maybe they have a little bit of a praise kink, or they just enjoy, getting validation from you in some way. Maybe they also want to compliment you or give you a lot of validation or an ego boost in some way. This person is someone with a very good reputation. They're somebody that's practical as well, even though they're idealistic when it comes to love. When it comes to their career, they're a lot more practical. I'm hearing that this person doesn't like to get involved in other people's drama. They could be very good at fixing things, either literally or fixing issues. That could be within their career field, or that could just be a talent or skill of theirs where, like, let's say somebody comes up to them with like a problem they're going through. This person's maybe gonna know like exactly what to do to fix that problem or find a solution to it. They could also be the type of person you vent to and then they give you logical solutions and you're like, I just wanted to vent. That's what I'm getting from their energy. I do also get that they're very funny with a good sense of humor. They have a spontaneous side to them, but they're also somebody that works hard and cares about success for themselves. They have certain passion projects they're working on, or certain things that certain talents or skills they're working on at the moment that they're passionate about. What's really drawing me to this card is the love letter here. So maybe they want to tell you about how they feel, either literally send you a love letter, or that could be metaphoric for like telling you how they feel, pouring their heart out to you. Maybe they also want to do some kind of romantic gesture since he has flowers here, you know. They're thinking and pondering on you a lot, like trying to figure you out in some way. If you haven't known them for a long time, then maybe they've just taken a long time to come forward with how they feel, or they feel like they felt this way about you for some time where they're ready to tell you about it. Okay, so who is this person that is keeping tabs on pile 3? So we have the King of Wands. I pick up that they mirror your behaviors a lot, or your words, or they match your energy a lot in a great way. Like, I'm picking up you could make a certain joke with them and they'll match your energy. 6 of Cups reverse. So for some of you, this could be like a past romantic partner, but that's not for everybody. I guess what I'm seeing here, this person struggles to let go of the past, and that's what I'm seeing about their personality. They're somebody that's loyal. They could possibly be a fire sign or a water sign, but we will get zodiacs later. They're very smart and intelligent, and they almost like not only know how to match your energy, but know how to match other people's energy. They're kind of like a social comedian where their personality depends on who they're speaking with. Like, they could be speaking with somebody very intelligent, smart, nerdy, and it's almost like they match that person's energy. Or they could be speaking to someone that's very artistic, and then they will match that person's energy. Whatever it is, they just know how to like kind of be a social chameleon in some way, get along with literally anybody. They're very confident in themselves, and you can see that through their life, through the decisions they make, through the way they carry themselves. They could also be somebody that's very photogenic. And the reason I'm saying that is because in this card, he kind of looks like he's posing like a male model. Like, I'm being reminded of like how male models pose in like magazines and things like that. I guess this person is like thinking of what to do, what decision to make next. They want to tell you how they feel, but I feel like they have other people in their ear kind of like yapping, pressuring them into like what to do. This could be friends of theirs saying, no, don't do this, do this. But they kind of like want to make their decision on their own. They don't want like people interfering with their life. That could be part of their personality too, or just in the situation. They could also be the type of person that makes decisions based off what they're passionate about rather than, I don't feel like they're somebody that thinks about the long term too much. I think they're just like, okay, what would give me some kind of passion or enthusiasm in the moment, and they kind of follow that. They're not really somebody that thinks too much about the long term or thinks too much about emotions. It's more about like what excites them in the moment or what feels good to them in the moment. That's the kind of decision they make. They're also somebody that doesn't really like drama or issues, and they don't mind a challenge, but they don't like too many challenges in a relationship. They want a relationship to feel easy and to feel not forced. And that's what they feel they have with you, which is why they want to make their move here. Okay, so why is this person keeping tabs on pile number 3? Why is this person keeping tabs on pile number 3? We have the Ten of Swords reverse. We have the Queen of Cups. There's some kind of emotional attachment here with the Queen of Cups. Two of Pentacles reverse. Devil reverse. Two of Wands reverse. Strength. I'm hearing I'm looking for clarity on how you feel, if you feel the same. Four of Cups reverse and the Chariot. Yeah, so they want to see if this like feeling on their side is reciprocated or not. Of course, it would hurt to be rejected by you, and I think that's what they fear, and maybe that's why they're taking some time to like figure out how to say these things to you that they want to say, because they're scared of being so serious about you and you not being as serious about them, because they know that you like them back in that way because maybe you've had like a flirt here or there or whatever. But for most of you, I pick up, they don't want to feel like this is a strong connection and then you just like feel like, oh, this was just fun or casual, you know what I mean? Or them being so attracted to you and maybe you're just like somewhat attracted to them, or maybe they're putting you like high up on their pedestal, but you're just like meh about them. Like they don't want that. Of course, they're afraid of rejection, which is why they're trying to like figure out how to do this in the best way to not hurt their own feelings, I guess. It's like they're feeling very indecisive right now about like how to go about this. They're feeling nervous. So what I'm picking up on in my mind's eye is, in the Corpse Bride when Victor was trying to like say his vows to Victoria and he was so nervous about it that he couldn't do it, and they had to like, I think, postpone the wedding to the next day because he couldn't say his vows, like he froze up. I'm picking up on that, and I'm seeing like a man that's like very nervous, like in front of your door trying to like tell you this whole speech of how he feels. Of course, this doesn't have to be a man, but maybe I'm picking up on majority of the energy for you. If I have like a lot of women watching, like heterosexual relationships, of course. But either way, just take it as it resonates for you as per gender. But yeah, I just see this person kind of like practicing how they're gonna say it. Kind of trying to keep tabs on you to see if you're still interested in them, if you even like them back. I guess they're very sexually attracted to you, but they don't want to come on too strong in that sense and scare you away or make you think that's all that they want, because there's deeper feelings here than just like sex, you know. I don't feel like they want something just casual with you, and they feel like they could never get bored of you, which is why they check up on you from time to time, because it's entertaining to kind of like check up on you and check up on your life. I feel like they also just like want to get over their fears. So I see them kind of like looking at a picture of you, practicing what they're going to say to you so that they can get over their fears. Anything else in terms of like why they're keeping tabs on them? But I feel like we got the gist of everything here. Sorry if your pile's a little bit shorter, but I feel like the information was straightforward. So, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Hierophant reverse, and Nine of Cups reverse. I do think this person has a little bit of a possessive side to them. And what I am picking up on is like they want to know if you're like wanting commitment or something casual, because I guess they've been like a little bit inconsistent with their efforts and energies with the Knight of Pentacles reverse, but it's not because they don't care or because they don't want to. It's because they're kind of like nervous, and sometimes it's like hard to talk to you because they're so nervous. And I guess with the Nine of Cups at the back of the deck, they're afraid of not getting what they want here, or even worse, like you not being fulfilled in the connection, but them being fulfilled and them like getting the wrong vibe. So I feel like that's why they're checking up on you, and they want to like put in effort here, but they want to be consistent, but they want to first figure out how you feel about them before they like put in that effort, because they want to see that this is worth their effort and time. If they're going to put effort into it, they don't mind, but they want it to be worth their time. Okay? And I also don't get that they would lead you on or waste your time in any way. Okay, so let's get zodiacs and initials now for extra confirmation. If I pull yours, that's just confirmation that this is your pile, but I'm hoping to also get theirs. I'm hearing that they see you as their ideal lover or ideal type in some way. So if you like this reading so far and you want to check out my membership to see more exclusive content of mine, I do post a video weekly, then I would appreciate it. And let me know in the comments if you figured out who this person is, because I'm just interested to hear from you. Okay. I don't know if I pulled too many zodiacs. If I did, I'll put some back. Okay, we have Scorpio. We have Sagittarius. Scorpio and Sagittarius come up a lot lately in my readings as well, and Pisces for some reason. Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Aries. I think you have some similar signs to pile 2. Pisces. I'm going to put this one back because I feel like we have too many now. We have L, N. Something could happen like late November if you're watching at this time, which by the time I'm recording this, it's like 22 November. I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded because I'm like pre-recording a bunch of videos right now. So maybe by the time this is uploaded, this person does like already make their move on you. Hopefully. Okay, so we have F. Okay, FWAO. Or maybe something happens early December. And A, Q, A, J, G, K, E, H, I. We have high here, so maybe they want to greet you. T, and D. So that is all I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time.